guys, welcome back to another Planet Crafter video. Hope everyone's actually enjoying their day today. I don't know exactly what day this one's uploading, probably Wednesday. I'm going to try to do a Wednesday, maybe a Wednesday-Saturday cycle for a while. Just until I can get everything back kind of in its proper system and everything kind of get back to where everything's... Wow, that's extreme volume. Get everything back to exactly where we need it. So as you can see, our terraformation index is going pretty good. We only need 175,000 to get it to the point where we can actually achieve blue skies, which would be super awesome. Take a little shelter real quick. What's in here? Garbage. Just kidding. It's not garbage. It's actually really nice. Useful materials. But yeah, that's kind of where we're sitting at. Hopefully we get to the point where we can do what we need to do and get things taken care of and squared away. Get the blue skies. Look at it. I don't know about you guys, but that looks blue to me. And then after we get to the point where we can go to the other moons, I'm gonna get those DLCs. That way we can actually explore some of that stuff too. It's gonna be a long process though, but definitely worth it, and definitely looking forward to it. So right now I'm literally kind of just focusing on ooh, there's one right there. Oops. No, because you can keep. You can go in there. I need to make another one of you. What does it take? Oh, I can make a recycling machine. Sweet! And a tier 2 here, which I think I already have. You. Iron. Perfect. Make another room. Put some more storage up here. Tab, Q. So if you're on the keyboard, Q is going to open up this little grid. Some titanium. Nothing wrong with little titanium. Definitely a useful resource. Oh, I don't even have titanium in here. Alright, let's go analyze these blueprint chips. Wait, you gotta go unlocks. Tier 3 mining speed. Honestly, don't even know. Oh, I threw the analyze again. Tier 2 torch. Why is there gonna be like a tier 2 torch when the first one does plenty in my eyes? Like, for what I need it for, it does enough. So we're gonna gather some resources. We're gonna expand the building a little bit, expand our storage, and I'll get back to you guys probably when the blue skies actually hit, so we can see what our next path is on this marvelous journey. I'm gonna grab another one of these because we're gonna make multiple storages. Iron, okay, plenty of iron, just in case. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as all this stuff is in work. Alright guys, so a little bit more has gone on. Just went to this cave, you know, our cave little base, to gather up some resources, aluminum, iridium, iridium, all that stuff. I'm actually right now going to, I'm actually going to go back to the base. I'm going to increase our power supply. I'm going to increase some of our heaters. Maybe I can get a few more of those going just to unlock some more stuff. Really, I feel like what you want to do now is you want to kind of prioritize. You know, like, what do I want? You know, do I want to get like a biodome so I can have a lot of food growing, or, you know, a lot of oxygen being produced? Do I want to go take a different route? Like, there's so many different ways you can play the game. Pressure, creating pressure in the atmosphere is very useful, and every single thing you do does a different thing. Like that ice wall next to the base in the cave, it melts at a certain amount of heat. The atmosphere eventually becomes breathable. That's at a certain point in the game though, but my point is it's possible. And then we'll move to a different planet and we'll try to get that one going too. But the point is like, there's so many steps and so many things in this game that the progression is very rewarding. Because like right now, this sky is almost blue on Mars, mind you. Oops, there's some things getting blown up. And then I made a small little adjustment to the base. So now I put a glass ceiling and a glass floor on the next level, so that way you can see right through. I just figured it added a little bit to it. So we're actually gonna go and store some resources, and I also expanded this top area. I need to put 2 more out here, but it allows us to have more storage. So I might be able to craft one. Let me see, cobalt. There's cobalt. Cobalt. Let's go make another one. Clear up some of this inventory space. Another thing is don't really need wind turbines anymore. So after I make one, I think I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna get rid of one of the smaller solar panels first. Was it roll or scroll? Let's scroll. I need cobalt and what was that? Iron? Iron's pretty easy. All these resources are very easy to grab and handle throughout the your progression. So anyone playing this game right now, which probably almost none of you, but if anyone decides to hop on this train, the game's like, I bought it at 30, it's probably like 20 now. I think it went down in price, just they have a discount and stuff that always goes on. All the time, actually. Their DLCs are only like $3 for a whole nother planet, which I don't actually know how much it adds, but I do know that one of the planets is toxic, so that's pretty cool. And speaking of toxic planets, we might also be streaming some not Planet Crafter, what's it called? No Man's Sky, that's what it's called. Might be doing some of that eventually. So now that all those are gone, I can really focus in on these. Let's see how much power we have access to, and then I think, depending on the unlocks and the situations of them, we're gonna see. So I have 74.7 kilowatts of power available to me, which is actually nuts. Alright, tier 3 drill. It takes 8.5 a second. That might be useful to make. We're going to get the advanced crafting station when the blue sky hits, so we'll make one of those. Launch platform greatly speeds up the terraformation process by sending rockets into space. That's awesome. Nuclear reactor, we need more pressure for that. So we're going to need 60. Generates energy that powers all machines on the planet. Might just push for that so we can get to the ore extractor. The biodome, got some heat going. Oxygen, we're going to need a tier 3 heater. So once we get the tier 3 heater, we'll place more of these down, which will give us this by general. And then honestly, it'll even give us, see, this is pressure, so it's different. But once we get to this, we'll be able to, you know, we're gonna push for this. Grows grass outside, generates biomass. Insert a seed into this to grow a flower. Then you got tier 4 heater, tier 2 tree spreader, water life collector. Wow, that's it. But that's a way far away from here. So, and I'm assuming more unlocks as you go. So we're gonna do, we're gonna make drills. So let's see what the drills require. Tier 3 drill is titanium, iron, and aluminum. Let me go grab all the aluminum possible. We're gonna dump all of our resources into this one, because I can always grab more. So we're gonna see exactly how much this really takes. I think tier 3 drills is gonna be the way to go. I don't think I have tier 3 drills. I think I just have tier 2. So we're gonna make a tier 3 drill and see how it goes. Wow, look at her. Let's give another one of these bad boys. Wowee. Look how fast the terraformation index is going up. Wow. That is absolutely skyrocketing. Take some iron. And honestly, the big reason for this too is when you play this game, getting that ore extractor, you can place that in that cave and it'll give you, I think, iridium or even aluminum, depending on where it's at. It'll just progressively give it to you. There is, you know, obviously more to it than just, oh, play the game and get what you get. There's a lot to it, but it's pretty rewarding, honestly. Alrighty, so I'm gonna come back as soon as we hit that blue sky marker. Alright, kings and queens, so we're back. I just crafted one of these. I'm debating, do I just craft a... See, that's cool, I can make that pretty easily. Where is tier 3 veggie tube? That's probably what I'm doing next. I might have to deconstruct one of you. Probably you, honestly. Nope. Ah, inventory's full, got it. So let's go store some stuff. Let's store, bam, bam, and then we'll deconstruct it. Oh, the item inventory was full. Silly me. Alright. But then we're gonna do a tier 3. Wait. Yeah, tier 3 veggie tube. Perfect. Okay, so now we have to deconstruct a few of them. So let's just... Oof, wow. Let's get rid of you, another magnesium. That should be enough. Alright, guys. Let's just... Oh, yeah. So let's deconstruct you, actually. Tier 3. Oh no. Really? So much back and forth. Iron, 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 eyes. Cool. Get those bad boys out of here. And then we're gonna actually craft the tube right here. Wait. Insert seed into this device to generate O2. So is it like plantable outside? And I put it outside? Is that how this works? Oh. Hold on. Let me see. This doesn't make any sense why the others two would go in here. So this is an outside bad boy. Cool. I guess I'll place you right here. Let's go get a really nice seed to put in one of my 300 times. Or I guess I have that one, right? It's like 500 or something. So Pastera's whatever. Where's that other one at? Oh, there's the 300. Yeah, I'll grab you and you. I'll just deposit you, the Pastera seed, or whatever he was. Let's see. Nona seeds. Yeah, oxygen, everything should be pretty much booming. Blue sky is literally coming up here in like a few seconds. Let me go craft some water. So I can chain craft, probably craft. Alright guys, look up to the sky. Check it out. That's it. It's as blue as we're gonna get. Right there. Wow. Awesome. So now what do we got next? Clouds, huh? And clouds is actually coming pretty quick. That is very impressive. Alright, so how much power is that drawing? You know what, I might even make another one, because honestly, with the unlocks and oxygen, the heater is... Ooh, have one of each 3 tiers. Man, this is really, really tempting and really, really hard to dictate which do I go for. I think the advanced craft station is probably ideal. But how big is it? Oh, nope. Okay, I need 3 aluminum. Well, that's not too bad. How much do I have? None. I used it all. Let's at least get this going. Yeah, you're... Oh, you are that. You are 150. We'll put you in there. You are Terra. Terra. Should be another one. What are you? Wow. Rella. Okay. At least there is good news, like, we won't really have to deal with... Yep, I just don't like the heater. So the tier 3 heater, oh, an iridium rod, which I'm gonna need the advanced crafting station in order to do so. So that, my friends, is gonna be the next little quest for us, is to get the... I can get the message screen display transmission received by the communication antenna, and probably should use these. So I need aluminum, okay, and then I need some more silicon. Iron, and then I'm gonna go grab some aluminum. So I'll be right back, and then I'll come back when I have all the resources. Alrighty, and now we finally have an advanced crafting station. Wow, that's so much! Ooh, but I can craft super alloys now. Tier 4 oxygen tank, tier 4 backpack, a jetpack, and a rocket engine. Which actually, funny enough, guys, I don't need to craft a rocket engine. I've got one at least. So let me at least get the iridium rod that I know I'm going to need to utilize. So let me get that crafting. Super awesome. Now we have the iridium rod. Let's see what else we can. See what we can do with a tier 3 heater. Titanium and aluminum. I swear I had more aluminum. Did I not? Did I not collect enough? Wow, I don't even think I collected enough aluminum. What's wrong with me? How dare I? I should have super alloy though. Maybe not. Where would I? Oh, I would have put it in the, I know where I would have put it. Anyways, I'm going to go gather some resources. I'm probably going to craft a tier 4 backpack. Maybe a tier 4, you know, I don't know what else I'd craft, so, honestly, though. But we'll see. Definitely got to get this heater, though. Yeah. Definitely. Get the heater going for the biodome, get the biodome going so we can get some more stuff along the way and get some more drills going with the heat and get a tier 2 biodome which generates bark. Place to grow plants and generate O2. That's cool. But I'll be back as soon as I grab more. Oh, hold on. Just got a nuclear reactor. Which now, that might be the new way to do it. Let's see, what did you take? Alright, I'm actually going to craft this. No, I'm going to get the resources for the heater and then I'm going to craft that. So, alright, I'll be right back as soon as I get the heater's resources and I craft that. Alright guys, so I crafted the little message, message center it's called. And then I also crafted the... what is this thing called? I don't even know what it's called. It's crazy. Radio tower? Communication antenna. Got it. So I crafted all that. I've got everything kind of set up. And then I have this. So let's read the first one. This is an automated message to convict GP-8971-L. Crazy. You've chosen to have your sentence commuted to an extradition to get all of the charges against you dropped. You must fully terraform this planet. Our sensors will periodically scan your progress and send you the required blueprints. Do not try to contact Sentinel Corp. If your sensors do not detect any advancement in the terraformation progress, you'll be considered missing and the charges will not be dropped. Crazy. You cannot claim ownership or value over anything on the planet. That's pretty stupid. You are only allowed to use resources found in the planet to increase the terraformation index. You are not allowed to leave the planet until the terraformation is complete. Messages from Global. This morning on our 17th day of the space travel to Stigmar, the ship inexplicably, there you go, excited, jeez, exited hyperspace velocity. The navigation tools went crazy and the ship lost power as if it had been drained by some exterior thing. We're going to try to make an emergency landing on the unreported planet. I'm not sure what we'll find. There seems to be a huge storm on the surface of the planet. I hope we make it. Interesting. That's crazy. That's here. So that means those guys basically were trying to land, trying to go somewhere else, and they got shipwrecked here, which actually really sucks. I just need silicon for the tier 3 heater. That's very foggy. Whoa. Seems like the storms keep getting worse and worse, if you ask me, just based off of how everything's been going. It doesn't happen. There's another message, so okay, we'll go back. Sure, that's important. Are you silicon? It's crazy. The shape of everything's kind of hard to judge, but some of this stuff's crazy. Like what? Like what is that visual? That's actually nuts. That looks like a moon. Which I guess if the DLC is talking about 2 planets, there's 2 of them, that's one and that should be the other. Which is kind of crazy to think about, but... Let's go inside, let's try to see... Wow, okay, now the terraforming... Yep, it's going nuts. Alright, let's show this interface. We're gonna hit this pretty quick. Let's show this one. I have 9.05 available, so if I go here, I do have a titanium ready, so I can make another tier 3, or I can save it, craft super alloy. What does super alloy require? 1 of everything? And how much of that do I need? Because that might actually be worth it. 3 super alloy, 2 water bottles, 1 uranium rod. I don't even know if I have enough uranium. Ooh. Where do I get uranium from? Shipwrecks, that's it? Anyways. Well, that's some decent progress. Crafted the heater, crafted the advanced crafting station. Oh, there is that message. Your planet specifications. Identification, unnamed. Corporation ownership, unclaimed. Habitable level, null, which basically means non-existent. So it says it's uninhabitable. Sector, Isidal Prime. History, unknown. Planet, unnamed, is located in the Isidal Prime sector, a pre-civilization sector crossed mostly by trade ships traveling between big spaceports. The sector has 842 planets, 13,511 stars, and is 7,000 parsecs wide, which is kind of nuts. The planet has been identified as a possible candidate for future colonization. Yeah, I thought we went over that. That's why I'm here. Oh, you can see the clouds starting to form. It's getting crazy. So yeah, we definitely want to make another one of these temporarily. So magnesium and silicon. Just to get a little more power on the grid. Magnesium. Oh-ho. Oh-ho, oh-ho. And... oh, come on, silicon. or silicone, but I think it's spelled silicon. So you win some, you lose some. Oh, it's pronounced silicon probably. I don't know. I always call it silicone, but I guess at the same time it just doesn't sound like perfect. So I also understand that. So yeah, these planets look crazy good. And also, here's another thing, guys. If you guys want to watch like some retro gameplay, I might start streaming to my Instagram, utilizing those meta glasses, and I might stream like some DS or something, just a handheld little thing that I can just play, just something for the guys who appreciate the older stuff, like me. I like the older stuff. Okay. Loathing entirely. Alright. Yeah. Food drawer. This thing's nuts, actually. The oxygen output on that bad boy is stupendous. Honestly, I don't think it was even that bad at craft. So I have 28.55. Can make another drill, but I need a tier 1 GPS satellite. What? No, that has to be like a craftable. Is it in the advanced crafter? Wait a minute. I just decoded a blueprint for tier 1 GPS satellite. You're telling me that I don't know where the tier 1 GPS satellite is? Break items down into their core components. That's really cool, but okay. So how much is this taking up? 28.5. That's the heat, the pressure. It's generating heat and pressure, because the way an atmosphere works, pressure generation normally involves heat. So when Elon Musk was talking about nuking both sides, both of the poles of Mars, it's because that heat is also going to create that atmospheric pressure that is then going to allow us to be able to go down to the planet, and oxygen is what's going to be able to help us breathe. So you can go down to the planet now. However, eventually we'll get to the point where you're going to need a spacesuit, because the spacesuit also protects you from the atmospheric pressure, which is technically non-existent. So, okay. Yeah, tier 2 takes aluminum. Might be able to work with that, actually. Hold on, let me just see. No. Let me deconstruct the back one. No. Nope. Nope. Make another tier 3 heater. Alright, I'm gonna go get more iridium. I'm gonna craft another tier 3 heater, and I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Alright everyone, so we are now heading back to our base. We just gathered resources to create the iridium rod and to be able to craft another tier 3 heater. And I don't remember exactly how far. So we lost a couple blueprints while we were out collecting materials, but obviously I didn't get them on recording because, well, I just didn't. We got like the launch pad, and there was another one. But good stuff. Very, very useful. And then we are going to craft the heater, and after that, it's probably going to be it for this episode. I might sit there and wait for the clouds to fully form itself in, but nothing crazy. Oops, let's get off that. Yeah, we're at... Oh, we already did the clouds one. What? I guess they're not that you know, that crazy. I guess there's clouds, just a little hazy. To Didn't even notice. Alright. Go up here. Go over here. Yup. Craft my iridium rod. Yes, yes, yes. Now it's time. Honestly, I'm going to utilize my resources right now. And here. And let's just throw you there. Should be able to pick up the rest and still craft the heater. And the reason I'm going to utilize these resources is because eventually it's all going to just be one. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to upgrade everything. And then we're going to place the heater in the back corner. Because really honestly, that's great plan and orders there, buddy. The way... It's so much bigger bang for your buck of your resources, of your power, of your time. And now we have 25 kilowatts still available. Our heat's now going at a pretty substantial rate. Our oxygen is popping off. Let's see what blueprints we unlock though. Oh, the grass spreader. Grows grass outside, generates biomass. That's pretty cool. We're actually getting kind of close to the end of this. Heat has some ways to go. Obviously, ore extractors. Depending on user selection, extract ores from the ground. Extract ores from depending on where it's placed. So, whoa, oh, wait a minute. So the tier 3 is probably like you place it and then you can select what ores it's extracting, which is awesome, by the way. We unlocked the launch platform, which will probably be pretty useful. Ooh, we just unlocked the biodome. Interesting. Perfect place to grow plants and generate O2. Let's see what any of this takes. Biodome takes... Whoa! You know what? That's not as bad as I thought. Nuclear reactors, Dre, launch pad takes... Okay, so everything's kind of taking super alloy. It's probably worth generating more... oh, what am I saying? Generating more... pressure? That way we can unlock the ore extractor, which honestly we're gonna get there pretty quick. So anyways guys, that's gonna be it for this video. You see we have 4.5% towards rain, which hopefully will eventually give us like maybe rivers, lakes. Probably won't put an ocean on the planet. I don't know if there's enough space for that, but we'll get some cool things. Hydration level will awesome. But yeah, if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. This is going to be the first video that I kind of tease on Instagram, so I hope that all you guys enjoy, and everyone coming from Instagram, welcome to the YouTube channel. I like to keep things pretty kid-friendly, minus, like, obviously I have, like, you know, streams where I'll play Call of Duty or my Xbox games. So, you know, there's that. But I hope that you guys really do enjoy the gameplay and enjoy just kind of talking. I know there's a lot going on in this video. There's just a bunch of like, hey, upgrade this, upgrade that. I got tier 3 heaters. I have a tier 3 plant grower. I think that's what it's called. No, veggie tube, which is cool. I'm looking to get a launch pad done. Maybe a biodome done at 2. I'm probably gonna put the launch pad. I don't know. The biodome, we'll figure out placements for everything later. Maybe the launch pad will go here, the biodome will go here, and then we'll keep moving forward like that. Obviously, we still want what is it called? Launch pad, yup. Biodome, yup. And grass spreader would be awesome. So we're gonna work towards all that, and I hope that you guys enjoy the video. Anyways, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out, Raider fam.